Hello boys and girls, this is Mr. Bedley with 4th grade Excel lesson number 18. We're going to be learning a lot about telling time today and calculating some time problems. So we're going to start reading right about in here. It says the longer hand is the minute hand. If you look at this clock right there, the long hand is the minute hand on there, and the shorter hand is the hour hand. Shorter hand is right there, the longer hand right there. If you draw a straight line between the 12 and the 6, the clock face will be divided in half. If you draw another line between the 3 and the 9, the clock face will be divided into quarters or fourths, 4 parts. You can see that this clock right here has had that done to it. First, we draw a line this way, splitting the clock into 2 halves. This is half, and that's half. And then if we draw another line going across that way, we split the clock into fourths or quarters. So you have a fourth there, a fourth there, 1/4 there, and 1/4 there. Hope you pay real close attention. This idea today gives kids total problems. I mean, this is very confusing for most students, so really pay close attention. All right, this clock right here is showing 1/2 o'clock. The hour hand right here is past the 1. It's past the 1 how much? Well, the minute hand right here started at 1 o'clock up here at the top. It worked its way down here 30 minutes, and so at 1/2 it's 1:30. 1/2 and 1:30 is the same time. All right? Number 2, it is 1/4 to blank o'clock. Okay, so this hand right here, the minute hand, is 1/4 of the way before, 1/4 of the way before it gets to the next hour. The hour hand right here is coming up to which hour? Can you see the hour that it's coming up to? Write that time into here, and then you'll be saying it's 1/4 to what hour? What hour is it coming up on as 1/4 to? So write that in, pause the video if you need to, and then turn it back on to see the answer. So the answer is 1/4 to 6, because that hour hand is approaching the number 6 down there at the bottom. As the minute hand moves around the clock, the hour hand moves from 1 hour mark to the next. All right, so as this hand, the minute hand here, is moving around the clock, the hour hand is slowly working its way from one number to the next. A colon is used to separate the hour on the left from the minutes after the hour on the right. So when we write the time 4:23, this colon right there, the 2 dots, separates the minutes after 4 o'clock from the hour of 4 o'clock. Each hour mark represents 5 minutes. So the big dots here are each 5 minutes. The clock on the right can be read as 2:35 or 35 minutes after 2, or since there are 60 minutes in each hour, it's 25 minutes before 3. So you can see right here that the minute hand is pointing to the dot right there. Let's see if we can figure out why is that 35. So the minute hand starts here, that's on the hour, and then every one of these big dots is 5 minutes. So that's 5 to there, and then 10, and then 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So this has gone around 35 minutes past where the hour hand used to be, was on this hour right here, which is 2 o'clock. That would be 1, that would be 2 right there. So that's 35 minutes after 2 o'clock. Now, why is it 25 minutes before 3? Well, because the hour hand is coming up towards the 3. As this minute hand works its way up to the top, it's going to be 3 o'clock. How many minutes does it have to go? From here, it's going to move 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, up to the top makes 25 minutes. So it's 25 minutes before 3 o'clock. All right, moving along here, here's question number 3. It is 5:43. what time was it 2 hours and 30 minutes ago? Here's how you solve that problem. You write the 5:43 down, and since it's 2 hours and 30 minutes ago, that means the time is going backwards, and so we have to subtract, right, to get a lower time. So 3 minus 0 is 3, 4 minus 3 is 1, and 5 minus 2 is 3. So 2 hours and 30 minutes ago, it was 3:13. All right, let's see if you can do a problem similar to that. Pause the video and try number 4. All right, you should have already done this problem, and then I'm just going to show you what you should have done. Erase and change your answer if it's wrong, but make sure you do it before you watch me do this, okay? It's really important that you try this on your own first. It's 2:04. What time will it be in 4 hours and 25 minutes? So you should have written those two times down. You don't subtract because it says will it be. This is going to be in the future. So 4 plus 5 is 9, 0 plus 2 is 2, and 2 plus 4 is 6. It will be 6:29. Why don't you pause the video and try number 5 on your own, and then turn it back on when you're ready to see the solution. All right, it says Bryce, you should have already done this now. Erase it and change it if I do it differently than you. Bryce came at 3:20, he left at 8:40. How long was he here? Well, some of you might be tempted to write down 3:20 first and then write the 8:40. Did you do that? Did you write 3:20 and then 8:40? That would be wrong. You want to put down 8:40 because that's the higher time, and then subtract 3:20, which is when he got there. And when we subtract, we get 2, 5. He was there for 5 hours. See, from 3 to 8 is 5 hours, and from 20 to 40 is 20 minutes. So he was there for 5 hours and 20 minutes. Now when you do this on your regular guided practice and homework, the 5 and the 20 go in your check answer separately. You're going to put a 25 in your check answer. Only put a 5 and a 20. You're not going to put the times like written out like that. It's just going to be two separate individual numbers. All right, pause the video. Why don't you give number 6 a try here? Read the problem and see if you can figure out what they're doing here. They give you a little bit of show work there to help you out. All right, so you should have made your best guess filling in these blanks here. And it's 8:39, which means it's blank minutes before blank o'clock. Well, if it's after 8 o'clock, how many minutes does it have to go until it's 9 o'clock, right? It's coming up on 9 o'clock. There's 60 minutes an hour. 39 minutes have already gone by. So 60 take away 39 is 21. So it's got 21 more minutes until it's 9 o'clock. All right, try the same idea on number 7. You can show your work right over here. All right, so what you should have done, already done this before you watch, if it's 1:14, it's before what hour? Well, if it's after 1, that means it's before 2. So it's before 2 o'clock. How many more minutes does it have to go until 2 o'clock? Well, there are 60 minutes in an hour. 14 minutes have already gone by. 60 minus 14. Hopefully you didn't do 0 minus 4 is 4. Hopefully you regrouped because you cannot do 0 minus 4. We're doing 10 minus 4 is 6. 5 minus 1 is 4. And so there are 46 more minutes to go until it's 2 o'clock. All right, pause the video right now and do all the multiplication problems at the bottom, and then turn it back on to see what the answers are and check your work. Alrighty, here we go. Here are the answers for your math fact practice. You should have already done these all by yourself. 2 times 5 is 10. 1 times 7 is 7. 5 times 3 is 15. 10 times 2 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30. 8 times 5 is 40. 2 times 7 is 14. And 5 times 0 is 0. Hopefully you didn't put 5 down for that one, or 1. And erase and change any of those that are wrong. Thanks so much for watching.